racist and sexist and bigots. Oh my. Yay, and hit the thumbs up while you're at it. Please, please. I'm Mecca. We're watching this Acolyte. I'm about halfway through. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep last night. Help. Help. So, they're back. The racists are back. Review bombing the black-led Star Wars series, despite high ratings. Yeah, someone's high writing these articles, aren't they? From real critics. Oh, real critics. Real critics. Oh, a real critic. Who's a real critic? Jay Sherman? Some generational wealth guy sitting there criticizing movies because he wasn't good enough to make them in the first place? So literally everybody on goddamn YouTube. Literally everybody on YouTube. Is a real critic. You're welcome. Go F yourself. Article. Where's my writing crop? Dun, da, 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 da. Oh, don't worry. This is on me. It's not astrophobic if it's my own that you're. Hey, guess what? That booty. You want to hump it? You want to squeeze on it? You want to hump it? That's a song. Why does my brain go there? I don't know. Because why? The racists are back. They're back. I tell you. They're back and they cannot handle it. They can't handle the creators. They're back, I tell you. Kotaku. Oh. Okay. So if they have to use the color of somebody's skin or their gender, like in my example or something, if they have to do that to point out and market the show based on the ethnicity or gender of somebody, maybe that's the marketing and media and Disney only focusing on those things instead of, I don't know, giving these characters different hairstyles so I can tell them apart and understand why I'm supposed to be on the side of one versus the other or care about either of them when what? We're just a bunch of istophobic. We're just bad. We're just bad people and you're just gonna just call us names to what end? To what end? I don't know. But in Rainbow Nights, I will stay. Now, let's see what these cards have to say about. We're gonna do some witchy shit. Then you're gonna call me the racist and the sexist. Then you know what? I'm gonna whip out the Crowley deck for crying out loud, and I am going to go full Star Wars on your behind. I don't know what that means. That doesn't mean anything. Like I said, 2 hours sleep. So first card is the Sun. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas. Yes. The next one is Truce. Like Bruce. Truce, trust. Truce and trust. So this is a green sword with the white flower of surrender. Green is healing. And go. So green is go. The X is the swords. So you've got the 4 swords all meeting 4 corners. X marks the spot also. Cross your heart and hope to die. And third card. Queen of Cups. Thy cup runneth over. Thy cup runneth over. See, that's also the water bearer, isn't it? That's also, which is basically me, the Aquarius, isn't it? So, now, we're making a truce with the sun and the truth. And everything is good and everything is gold. Gold. Everything is gold. Now, gold. Golden goal. You guys have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making word association some things. Because this article's stupid. This is how they're choosing to market these shows. This is how you're choosing to market this show instead of, I don't know, anything else. You're that desperate again. Okay. Star Wars fan show their true colors when a blah, 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 blah. A person of color or a woman gets to shine in a galaxy far, far away. We had that on the last one, on the Ahsoka show, where all the women were incompetent Karens. The woman literally asked to speak to somebody's manager. The captain, General Nice Butt. Remember her? The green Twi'lek or whatever she was. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. General Nice Butt So she's there going, are you sure about that? I'm going to talk to your manager. So when you let women like me in charge of things and overwork us and make us do everything from being out there flying our butts around the galaxy to taking care of the kids to all this stuff, we get overwhelmed and we want to marry off the internet already. Don't we? Now, is somebody going to put a ring on it, or are we going to have to go back in time, my friends? You have no idea what I'm doing. No, you don't. The problem with this Star Wars stuff is that you guys are all a bunch of misogynist, racist phobes. You're a bunch of misogynophobes and racists and all of the things. You're a bunch of racists. I don't know what that means. Like I said, 2 hours of sleep. So... why is this? Why? Because maybe we don't care about these. Remember the Great Outdoors? Did we care about those creepy little twins in the Great Outdoors? No. Do you remember they were in it? No, because they were in it for 2 seconds just to be creeped out like The Shining. Because creepy little twins shining, creeped out. That means what? They're just ghosts anyway. They're just ghosts and echoes of what? The past of nothing. Just to scare you, remind you of what? I don't know, how we keep being dragged into the past with the same argument over and over again, don't we? Instead of being allowed to progress and advance and come along. No wrong, come along. The Acolyte earned glowing reviews. No, I don't care what the Rotten Tomatoes scores are. This is just a fluff piece calling you all a bunch of names again. And there was one that they deleted that was calling out, people on the internet in our sphere here that we know. And without defending or criticizing that one way or another, I'm just to the point with a lot of these articles that, I mean, we're seeing this stuff. The problem is the writers of today are using activists first. The Acolyte using the sexist card to hide his flaws is pathetic even for Disney after The Mandalorian and Rogue One had female leads. That, exactly. Not only that, Ahsoka. People seemed to like that one all right, didn't they? It was really cringy and just a bunch of women standing around drinking coffee asking for the manager anyway. And we made commercials on that back in the day. I'm surprised to see a piece that is defending it. Like, this is just enough is enough already, I think, from normal mainstream people who are like, don't you drag us into this culture war shit. We're just showing up for a new Star Wars show and we're dragging us into this shit again. You're dragging us into this garbage with this. You're an this again since 2016, since Ghostbusters 2016 already. It's 2024. This is a decade still, people. Disney, go under. I don't care how we save Disney. We should not be looking at how to save Disney. On my channel, okay, I'm not being paid by Disney to market their stupid crap with hate or support or one way or another, right? Because you see a lot of these bots out there for Disney stuff. Leslie Headland's latest addition to the Star Wars universe, The Acolyte, has been facing some overwhelming criticism. Despite being a fresh take on the Star Wars lore, a number of fans on social media are complaining that the franchise is allegedly following a woke agenda with its series instead of focusing on the storyline. I don't see that as in the actual show so much, but then again, I'm only 20 minutes into the pronoun thing, and I'm sure we'll get there eventually. I don't think I want to jump into getting to the pronoun thing. Oh, I guess they do ask, like, what are your pronouns? Rat and Fink, apparently. It's a rat monster's pronouns. I don't care. The point is, with the pronoun thing, yeah, they're using the sexist card to hide from fans' criticisms, and we're just tired of it. We're tired of it. So you've got the one person on the marketing. You never have them, like, side by side on the marketing, so I forget that there's two different people. They have the same hairstyle, the same expression. This is not a good actress enough to convey two different... This is not Tatiana Maslany. Okay, Tatiana Maslany can convey two different people. This is just the same chick. And I'm like, okay, she's just in a different costume. She's just on this side now. She's just sneaking in and hanging out with these people. I forget these are two people. I literally, every time, I forget it's two people. And we're on episode 4 now. So Leslie Headland, there's her show. There you go. My belief is storytelling does not need to be a representative of all people. That's an easy decision for me. I think Leslie has a struggle a little bit with it. I think a lot of women who step into Star Wars struggle with this a bit more. Because of the fan base is so male-dominated, they sometimes get attacked in ways that can be quite personal, Kennedy stated. Okay, the problem with being a Star Wars, like a female Star Wars fan, Okay, guys want you to get into their stuff and be into their stuff genuinely, right? They want you to show that you're interested in their stuff. And they don't need you to be as big of an expert in there, I don't think. Because why? They would be threatened by that if you knew more than them. I think they would. I think it's okay to know less than a guy on it. And that's not, I don't think, is that sexist? Maybe. That's a little sexist. Fine, I can be a sexist sometimes. Because I kind of feel like women are a little inferior sometimes. I don't know. We need a guy to come in and save us. I do. I like that. So Nietzscheans, I don't even want to say that word. Unleash their wrath on Star Wars by exposing the truth. So at least they're kind of showcasing both sides of this, right? But there shouldn't be two sides of this. You shouldn't have to drag this crap into it at all. I think that's my point is I did the same thing, the same type of video when Shang-Chi came out, where I'm like, oh, they're just going to call you an istophobe. They're going to call you a racist. They're going to call you a sexist. They're going to call you all these names. Regardless, it's going to be one of these culture war, drag you into it. You can't just laugh at it for the stupid stunts and flips and how ridiculous her hair looks, and you can't just go in and kind of pretend you're one of the bots from Mystery Science Theater just making fun of it to see how bad it is. I want to have fun with how bad this stuff is instead of being dragged in to a culture war thing with woke, stop. I don't want to be dragged into it because you know why? That's less of a problem for me than I think a lot of the other stuff. I think the bigger problem is, okay, so now we agree that they're attacking men, they're attacking masculinity. Okay, now, all right, time's up. Time to pull up your pants, man up, and do something about it. Take care of the women in your life, I guess, which you're doing, right? Hopefully, I don't know. Is that where, I need that. I need somebody to kind of man up and help take care of me without being overbearing to the point where I fight back. Because I'll fight back in some ways, but there's stuff that like needs, I need phone calls made and stuff. So I'm going to go back to this live stream thing, finish this episode, get my errands and tasks done for the day, and I have so much to do. Also, last candle, and it didn't light. It blew out before it got to the candle. What does that mean? This is the last one in the book of matches, and it got out before the candle. So, strike another match. Don't start anew. It's all over now, baby blue. But that is to the lover that walked out the door. Now, and that was a while ago. So, you don't know what that whole time? That's a song. I'm doing song lyric references for crying out loud. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I know, right? It doesn't make sense. It just makes sense in word association ways.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
In other words, I've been trying to hint and say in the most confusing way possible, help, I don't have a ring on my finger or nobody in my immediate in-person vicinity. Hello. About time. Is it about time? I think so. Now, I'll see you guys back on the Acolyte.